Hi, I'm Jason Lee, Executive Chef Owner of EQ Restaurant in New York City. Today we're going to show you how to make our version of vodka tempura fried oysters. To go with our vodka tempura fried oysters, we're going to make a classic Italian anchovy sauce. And it starts off with a cup of parsley. We're also going to take 4 fillets of anchovies packed in oil, 2 cloves of fresh garlic, a little bit of kosher salt, and freshly ground black pepper. To get this going, we're going to use 1 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Now this sauce is an estimate. You don't have to measure anything. Everything is just by taste. You're going to blend it and you're going to taste it and you're going to add stuff. It's all by what you like. So now that our sauce is blended nice and smooth, we're going to take the juice of 1 lemon and squeeze it right in. Making sure you don't get any pits in there. And then we're just going to blend it for 1 second. That's it, and the sauce is done. Right now we're going to make our vodka tempura batter. Now, there's 2 secrets of making this batter. You got to keep it really cold, and you got to use it right away. So in order to keep my batter cold, I have 2 bowls here. One filled with ice, and the one that the batter is going into is on top of the ice to keep it super cold. We're going to take 5 ounces of unbleached flour, 5 ounces of rice flour, and these are our wet ingredients. So we have our ½ cup of vodka, our 1 egg beaten, and we're going to take 1½ cups of seltzer water. So what the seltzer does is it keeps the batter really light. When it hits that hot oil, the seltzer just starts evaporating, and then you get that light, crispy, crunchy texture that you're used to having when eating tempura. Right now I'm going to take my larger-than-life whisk and incorporate all the ingredients together. You don't want to mix this too much because it forms a gluten and it gets very chewy like pizza dough, and you don't want that for tempura. You want to heat your oil to 375 degrees. Any lower, you're going to have a greasy mess. The oil is just going to soak into your batter. Any higher, the batter is going to burn before your oyster's cooked. What we're going to do now is we're going to take our oysters and put them into the batter. So we're going to take 4. And we're going to move over to the fryer. It's important that you don't just drop them in there for 2 reasons. 1, you don't want it to splatter all over you. 2, you don't want the oyster sticking to the bottom of the pan. Or the fryer, in this case. Slowly introduce it to the oil. It's going to take about 3 to 4 minutes depending on how much the temperature drops in your oil. And if you're doing it at home, you want to use a frying thermometer to keep track of that. Okay, nice and golden brown, these bad boys are done. Right onto the resting rack. We are now gonna plate our oysters. We got these nice little spoons for easy eating. Each one goes in one. And then we're gonna take our classic Italian anchovy sauce. Just a little bit goes on. For an extra added touch, what I did was I tempura battered and fried some parsley leaves for an extra added crunch, flavor. And there we have it. That's our vodka tempura fried oysters at EQ Restaurant.